the Beverly Hillbillies.
Jed, ain't it a blessing to know that in a short time, all the smog in Los Angeles will be gone?
It is for a fact. And all thanks to Honest John Schaefer.
Wonder why nobody thought of his idea before.
It's simple enough. Just drill a big shaft through the mountain, put in a giant fan, and suck away all the smog.
Leave it to Honest John.
Of course, he said himself he feels kind of responsible for the smog.
Why?
Well, you see, the San Bernardino Mountains, that holds all the smog in what they call the Los Angeles Basin, belongs to Honest John.
Well, I'll be switched.
See, on his mother's side, he comes from an old Spanish family, the Bernardinos.
Well, there's one thing for sure. If Honest John says he's going to get rid of the smog, you can have confidence.
That's the truth. Well, even back in New York, the police said he's one of the greatest confidence men in the country.
The man's a living saint.
Minnie May, what are you doing with Honest John's money?
That's the $500,000 in cash your pa gave him to commence drilling.
I know, but Jethro said Honest John sent it back. He wouldn't keep it.
$500,000 in cash in your hand, and you gave it back.
Flo, you don't know these people.
What's to know? They're rich. They're dumb. They're pigeons.
They're beautiful, Flo. Kind, trusting, sweet, simple, honest.
I warned you not to use that kind of language in front of me.
Let's face it. I'm a failure. If you want a divorce, I don't blame you.
Now, Shifty.
Look, I'm a lousy husband. When you needed me most, when you depended upon me, what did I do? I turned honest.
Anybody can slip.
You didn't, Flo. You haven't changed since the day I married you. You're still the same girl. Deceitful, crooked, sensational pickpocket. Fabulous shoplifter. Drive a great getaway car.
Maybe we could work together again. Team up like in the old days.
Would you, Flo? Please? You gotta help me rebuild my character.
It's hard to say no to you, Shifty.
Come on, baby. Let's seal it with a kiss. Put those purse-snatching arms around me and let me feel those lying lips on mine.
Excuse me, Chief. Your real estate broker's here to see you.
Oh, good, good. Come in, Fred. You may go, Miss Hathaway. Mr. Drysdale, have you lost your mind buying all that land up in the San Bernardino Mountains? Now, listen, Fred. You may go, Miss Big Ears. Now, listen, Fred. Just follow instructions.
But you could bankrupt yourself buying all that wasteland. There's nothing up there except skunks, bobcats, and rattlesnakes.
On top, but underneath there's oil.
Oil? In the San Bernardino Mountains?
Do you want to start a land rush?
Well, what makes you think there's oil up there?
Have you ever heard of Jed Clampett?
Yeah.
Well, he found oil in the hills back at home, and now he's found oil in the hills out here.
Well, has he drilled a test well yet?
He doesn't have to. He shoots a bullet in the ground, and up comes the oil.
Well, if I were you, I'd get a geologist's report.
Nuts to that. Then everybody will get in on it. This is my oil field.
Yeah, but do you realize there's hundreds of thousands of acres up in the San Bernardino Mountains? You can't buy it all.
You're right. I'll have to pinpoint the drilling site. Miss Hathaway!
Yes?
I have a little detective job for you. Now, I want you to find out exactly where Jed Clampett and his mysterious partner plan to drill. Then I'll buy the land.
Chief, Mr. Clampett is your friend. Your largest depositor, your benefactor. How can you undercut him?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. How?
I refuse to take any part of your nefarious schemes.
Then you're fired.
I quit.
Oh, no, you don't. I fired you.
Very well, that way I get severance pay.
You're not fired. Now, quit.
On second thought, I think I'll stay around and see what happens.
Okay, and get up to the Clampers and find out where they're going to drill. There'll be a big, fat reward in it for you.
My reward will be seeing you get the reward you deserve for your greed and avarice.
Yeah, it should run into millions.
Say, Shifty, why do I have have to wear this outfit.
Because I told the Clampetts my mother was Spanish.
Why can't I be your wife?
They don't think I'm married, and besides, they love you. They're big mother people.
Shifty, I don't even speak the language. What if they say something to me in Spanish?
Are you kidding? They can barely speak English. You're beautiful. Let's go. Ole! Is this beautiful? Is this a mansion? Is this a layout?
Fidel, there's a wall safe behind this mirror.
Forget it, Flo.
Uh-huh, just as I thought. Get me the sandpaper, baby.
Flo, forget it.
Well, I can crack it in 30 seconds. It's a coffee can.
Oh, you don't have to steal from these people. They give it to you. They force it on you. Now, behave yourself or you'll blow the whole caper. You nut. What you have? Oh, dear friend. I have the honor and privilege of presenting my sainted mother, Ana Maria Fernandez Barcelona San Bernardino y Schaefer.
Howdy, Sam.
With pleasure to meet you.
Iguana.
She said the pleasure is hers. Iguana means pleasure in Spanish. My mother speaks almost no English.
Well, we'd be mighty iguana to have you all move in and stay a while.
He said, su pueblo de hacienda Cesar Romero la cucuracha la Clampett.
Ah, iguana.
His mother said.
Oh, we caught that. Ellie, show these folks the 2 nicest rooms in the house.
Sure will, Granny. Y'all follow me upstairs.
Fala, das pueblos al centro tequila, las Clampetts, Rio Grande.
Iguana.
Not only does she speak no English, she speaks very little Spanish.
Be a violation of any trust if you were to tell me where you plan to start to drill.
Well, like I told Mr. Drysdale, all I know is there's someplace in the San Bernardino Mountains.
Well, can't you localize it any more than that?
No, ma'am, I'm sorry. If I knowed any more, it'd be a real iguana to tell you.
Real what?
Iguana. It means pleasure. My partner, Spanish Mama, uses a lot of iguanas.
Aren't they members of the reptile family?
No, ma'am, there's Bernardinos on her side.
Well, Miss Jane,
Hello, Granny. Nice to see you.
the iguana is mine.
Granny and me is catching on to that Spanish real good.
Would you like to stay and have victuals with Jed's secret partner and his mama?
Granny, if Miss Jane met my secret partner, he wouldn't be secret no more.
True.
I'll do this for you, Miss Jane. I'll go ask him where in the mountains we're going to drill.
Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Clampett.
Come and sit down, Miss Jane.
Oh,
Ain't it exciting about the smog?
smog?
Ain't you heard? We's getting rid of it.
Wonderful. How?
Well, Jed and his secret partner is drilling a great big tunnel through the San Bernardino Mountains and is gonna pull away the smog.
That's the drilling Mr. Clampett needed the money for?
He drew $500,000 out of Mr. Drysdale's bank.
No oil or anything like that, just the tunnel.
That's right.
Oh, that's marvelous. That is just marvelous.
Ain't it a great idea?
Well, it's interesting. I trust that Mr. Clampett's secret partner is a qualified engineer.
Oh, I don't think they's gonna run a train through the tunnel. Just smog.
Oh, this is beautiful. This is sublime justice. Greed and avarice will reap their just rewards, and I shall be there to see it.
Miss Jane, the drilling's going to be through San Gorgonio Mountain.
Mr. Clampett, you have made me the happiest woman in all the world. Bless you. Bless you.
What was that all about?
I told her we was getting rid of the smog.
Well, if it pleases the rest of the folks as much as it does her, Los Angeles is going to be one mighty happy town.
She did seem really guanted.
Keep your hands off that safe.
Get uptight. I just want to keep in practice.
Practice later. We can take these clowns for millions. You just... dear friend. Thank you for entering at this moment. You have just saved me from a terrible tongue-lashing.
Who from?
Sierra Madre here, my blessed mother. When I told her I had refused the gift of money my host had so graciously offered me, a Spanish temper glad, and she scolded me mercilessly. She said it was tacos. That means rude.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say you was tacos, but I think you ought to take the money.
Yeah, and it's still here, right out in the kitchen.
Tell your mama. That ought to make her happy.
Sierra Madre Escondido avocado a la kitchen.
Ah, tortilla.
That means marvelous.
Good. Let's go get it.
Yes, here. Good boy.
Ellie Mae, what are you doing?
I'm learning Virgil to put money in the bank.
Money?
Yes, sir, Mr. Honest John. Just watch him. He's real clever. Come on, Virgil.
Oh, coins. Beautiful. Very interesting.
Ellie Mae, that bird of yours didn't stuff a $500,000 into something, did he?
No, sir, Paul.
Well, it's gone.
Oy vey.
Oy vey. That means unbelievable. Mother was referring to the trick that this bird just performed. Very oy vey.
But where is the money, Ellie?
Well, Jethro got the truck fixed, so he come in and got the money and went to look for Mr. Honest John.
Oy vey.
I think you'll find Jethro is the most oy vey boy that ever lived.
Well, y'all excuse us, because me and Virgil's going outside.
Well, don't worry, everybody. I'll just go down to Mr. Drysdale's bank and draw out another sack of money.
Tell your mama the good news.
Sierra Madre, Senor Clampett, Tijuana El Banco Escondido avocado.
Ah, tortilla.
Escondido avocado. That must mean money.
Exactly. Say, you're picking up the language beautifully.
Yeah, thank you. Would you and your mama like to come down to the bank with me?
Tortilla.
Buzz, el badjo, la pistola, reconocito, arresto, stupido.
Honest John, I don't know what you're saying to your mama, but from the tone of your voice, it sounds real tacos.
Yes, I'm afraid I inherited a bit of her fiery Spanish temper. El forgivo, Sierra Madre.
Guadalajara.
Oh, that's one of the beautiful Spanish words. It literally means she loves me. She forgives me.
Mighty pretty language. Well, I'll go down and get all the Escondido avocado Mr. Drysdale's got.
I'll give him victuals, Jed.
Good, Granny. Y'all iguana yourselves.
Honest John, ask your mama how she'd like some owl gizzards and some pickled skunk shanks.
El Hongrito?
Yuck.
Well, it loses something in the translation, but that means we're both on a diet.
Fred? Yeah, Mr. Drysdale. I've got it pinpointed. The drilling site. Mount San Gorgonio. There's no oil there. That's nothing but a great big pile of stone. What are you, a geologist or a real estate broker?
Well, we did a little better this time, Mr. Clampett. $700,000 in cash.
Thank you, Miss Jane.
Wait a minute. What's this for?
We needed to commence drilling.
Not on my land.
Whose land?
My land is your land.
It ain't my land, so it ain't your land neither.
Oh, please, Mr. Clampett, don't start drilling yet.
Why not?
Well, it's the rainy season. You might get wet.
Dry as a bone out there.
Will you die of thirst?
Drysdale, I'm in a hurry. Now get off of my Escondido avocado.
No.
You're acting awful tacos. You should be more, tortilla.
Tortilla?
Yeah, it's a good thing Granny ain't here to see him.
I believe you're talking about a thin, crusty corn product.
That's Granny. Good thing she ain't here to see how you're acting. But anyway, I Guadalajara ya.
What are you reading, Honest John?
What? Oh, this is a travel folder, Brandy. I plan to take Mother on a trip as soon as we finish our caper.
Paper?
A Spanish delicacy made of wine and olives.
Well, I'm glad to hear that your appetite is coming back. I fetched you a whole basket full of goodies from my root cellar.
I'm really not hungry.
You will be when you know what I got. I got groundhog meatballs, beaver tail fried in possum fat, and a roast breast of buzzard.
Give you my word, I couldn't eat a bite.
Oh, I I know what will tantalize that finicky appetite of yours. I'll fetch you some goat cheese.
No, thanks.
It won't take a minute. I got it in the wall safe in the front hall.
You keep it where?
In the wall safe behind the mirror in the front hall.
And you keep goat cheese in it?
Well, I used to keep it in my root cellar, but the Board of Health made me take it out. The neighbors got to complaining. It's awful ripe.
Where's Flo?
Flo?
A Spanish term of endearment. I have many such for my mother.
Well, I don't know where your mama is.
I think I do. I knew you'd be here. Listen, I want Flo. Flo. What is it? Flo. Flo, what? Flo.
What happened to your mama?
She fainted. Very delicate lady. Spanish aristocracy.
I'll get my medical bag. I'm a doctor, you know.
Flo, come on, Flo. Hey, snap out of it. Flo!
I got something in here that'll fetch her around.
Wait a minute, what is it you're giving my mother? What?
Don't worry, it'll make her feel a guano. Holy cow.
A very religious woman, my mother. You see, in Spain, the cow is sacred. The bulls, they don't treat too well. But...
Tell her to take it easy with that stuff, Honest John. That's for medicinal purposes only.
Well, here's your Escondido avocado. What's the matter with your mama?
She fainted, but the doctor here revived her.
She's got thin Spanish blood, Jed. High-born, you know.
Well, here's $700,000 for you to commence drilling.
Beautiful. You're a beautiful man.
You're right, tortilla yourself.
Honest John, would you tell your mama that I'm going to take her outside for a breath of fresh air?
Sierra Madre, la gringo doctor, Dobby, enchilada. We'll be on our way if you don't... Hey, it's heavy, isn't it?
Well, I'll have Jethro heft that on the truck for you quick as he gets home.
I don't think we better wait. You see, smog is getting worse. People are coughing. Time is of the essence. I'll call a cab. Okay, baby. Here it is. Let's blow. Driver, give me a hand with the bag.
No! This belongs to the sweetest people in the whole world. And you're not going to take it from them.
Blow.
Sierra Madre to you.
Oh, boy.
Those sweet people in there never gave us anything but iguana. And now you want to be tacos. I'll never Guadalajara you again. You bum.
Are you folks still here?
Unfortunately.
Why's your mama crying?
Homesick. Homesick for the place of her birth.
Jersey City.
A quaint little hamlet nestled in the hills above Barcelona. Sierra Madre. El pronto el lembo, eh?
Don't forget your Escondido avocado.
No Escondido avocado.
What? Oh, well, Mother's had a change of heart. She would not allow me to take your money.
Well, what about the smog?
Yeah, I'm going to keep working on that. Well, driver, let's go. Here we go. To the hills above Barcelona.
Oh, Jed, they forgot the money.
Sierra Madre wouldn't take it. She was awful homesick and anxious to get back to Spain and visit Jersey City.
That's sweet. Did you know that cows were sacred there?
In Jersey City?
all over Spain.
Well, doggy.
Yonder comes Miss Jane and Mr. Drysdale.
Howdy, folks. Too bad you didn't get here much sooner.
Yeah, you could have met Jed's partner in the Sierra Madre.
Sierra Madre is a mother mountain.
Well, she was kind of stout, but I wouldn't go that far.
Mr. Clampett, I have some news for you. I now own practically all of San Gorgonio Mountain.
Is that a fact?
Yes, he had to mortgage everything, even borrow money from several rival banks at 9% interest.
That's not important. The important thing is that if Mr. Clampett and his secret partner want to drill for oil, they have to lease the land from me.
We ain't gonna drill for oil.
You ain't?
They just drilling a great big tunnel through the mountain to suck out the smog.
Mom?
My best friend's my medical bag. I think he's gonna faint.
Likely he's got thin blood like Sierra Madre. But don't you worry. Granny will have you feeling iguana in no time.
Iguana is a great big lizard.
Oh, ma'am. It's a big pleasure.
Well, let me say it is a real iguana to see the chief in this condition.
Weeknights on Hallmark. Watch great stories
I'm an angel.
and witness the miracles. Touched by an Angel. Weeknights at 8 on the Hallmark Channel.
Everything we found indicates that he's the one. Can you help me?
For top defense attorney Mike McBride, there's more to this case than meets the eye. See John LaRoquette in the Hallmark Channel mystery movie, McBride, The Chameleon Murder, Friday night at 9. Only on the Hallmark Channel.
Welcome back now. Cheers.
This has been a FilmWise press.